in Texas is a big deal.
Being a part of Texas Cheer Allstars, we're surrounded by the best cheer gyms in the world.
It's a lot of hard work and it's really time consuming.
We are going to Nfinity's Champions League, which is in Las Vegas.
We're the only Texas team in the entire competition.
A lot of teams in Texas are large gyms, so we get to represent not only being small, but being powerful.
I'm Angela Patton, and I'm the owner of Texas Cheer Allstars. We're basically a larger small gym. I started the business 15 years ago for my own two girls. They participated in a program with one of my friends, and that dissolved. I didn't really like the alternative, so I created my own. Pull up, Savannah.
Okay, well also you being like a fish isn't gonna help.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I have two daughters that help coach at the gym. One is Hannah, who is 16, and the other is Elizabeth, and she's 22.
When she comes down from the airbest to Nikaya, it's all Nikaya. You just help Nikaya. Both your hands need to be on her leg. Okay, start over again from the beginning. When I was 9 years old, my mom started the cheer gym to provide a place for my sister and I to cheer. And we started in a rec center.
I had no background in cheerleading. I had to learn as we went along.
We went up to stunts and extended positions. My head would basically be touching the ceiling. We'd put our own mats down. I started doing one-on-one lessons with some of the athletes when I was 15 years old. And once I got a little older, I started taking over some teams.
Over the years, as we progressed and our skills progressed, then we moved into the All-Star division. Most of the kids that we get in with a small gym have zero skills. So we teach them from the bottom.
Hit 3, down 4.
Teacher, or Jocelyn, one of you.
3, 4, 5, roll. My name is Jocelyn Denny. I'm 14 years old. I've been cheering for 4 years now. I live in Irving, Texas. I love my hometown because it's a small town, so everyone knows each other, and I just feel so welcome there. I've always wanted to be a cheerleader because they pump up the crowd, and I would love watching other girls cheer and how they influence little girls. And I was that little girl once, and I wanted to influence someone else. One of my favorite cheerleaders from when I was younger was Peyton Mabry. She cheered for triathletic. She had so much enthusiasm, and she loved her fans. And so it was more of a passion than a sport to her.
7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slow, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3.
The reason why I came to Texas Cheer All-Stars was because the gym that I was first tumbling at, I saw them cheering while I was doing a private, and I wanted to do that instead of just tumbling. Best part of being a part of Texas Cheer All-Stars is that it's more of a family than a team, and the coaches really spend time to get to know you.
My name's Ashley Trulieb. I'm 16 years old and I've been cheering for 7 years at Texas Cheer Allstars. I'm from Carrollton, Texas. I'm on Senior 4.2 Cosmo Chicks. The best part of cheering for Texas Cheer Allstars is probably the bonds I make with all my friends. And it's just really fun environment. Every time I come here, I just feel like I'm at home. And it's just I always have fun.
3, dip, 5, 7, 1, down, 3, 4, 5, clean, 7, clap, 1, 2.
Did that feel better when you went up then twisted instead of, I felt like you were diving that way?
The hardest part about being on Texas Cheer Allstars is probably the work that you have to put in and how much time it really consumes. Most
of the athletes that we have on our 4.2 and our Junior 3, we've trained since they had zero skills. So they've had to learn a lot of skills and they've learned rapidly just within a few short years. When I started, I had barely gotten a back handspring, and now I have my full, and it's just really helped me. I've gained so many skills.
At Champions League, I'm looking forward most to competing in Las Vegas and showing everyone what we can do.
We've just really been making sure that during practices we get done everything that needs to get done so that it's a really stress-free weekend.
Last year, this time we went to Summit. Our highest level team got second place out of over 90 teams. This will be the first time that we have gone to Champions League, so we're really excited about seeing what that's all about and seeing the production.
I expect lots of fun and to meet new people.
I'm looking forward most to the prom and meeting new people and just having fun.
I'm going with Junior 3 Luna Ladies and 4.2 Cosmo Chicks. I'm on 2 teams because I'm filling in for a girl on Junior 3 that couldn't make it to this competition, but my original team was Senior 4.2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Use your legs, Nakaya. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Stay up, Savannah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come down.
We had a girl break a finger tumbling last week, so we've had to replace her. She was one of our main flyers and she was really skilled. We had to take a few athletes off because they weren't able to travel to Vegas, so we've had to take them off and replace them. So we've been really teaching certain athletes brand new skills and a brand new routine. So that's, some of the things that we're facing going into the competition.
Savannah, you need to pull up, not towards you.
It's not into you or you're gonna get smacked in the face. It's out here.
I think it's part of what Ashley's doing too.
We all have to work together, and sometimes it doesn't always work that way. It's competing at Champions League. We have to represent Texas because we're one of the only teams from there.
Okay, well this is your only stunt, so you gotta hit that.
It's not usually Jocelyn. That time was weird. It's usually
mainly
Nakaya's side that
Nakaya,
needs
yeah.
help.
Our senior 4.2 is kind of having a challenging time with their stunt, and it is our only stunt that we do to get the points in that section. So we're having to rework that a little bit. All right, do that again. Nakaya, you look so tired there, and I know you probably are, but you gotta help her out. Do it again. Better, Ashley.
Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Let's go, Nakaya. Help, Parker.
Okay, Nakaya, do you need to be switched? Because it's you on both parts. You need to switch with Parker?
Coach Elizabeth can be very harsh sometimes.
If you do, it's okay. I mean, are you struggling with it?
And Coach Angela is always very sweet to me, but getting prepared at the Champions League has been very difficult.
Jump into the full around.
I've been added to Junior 3 Luna Ladies and Senior 4.2 Cosmo Chicks, and it's been hard to double team for me. It's a lot of things going on. It's back and forth whenever we have it at the same day. It's been at a very fast pace. The stunts are the most difficult thing for me, and adding tumbling on top of it just makes it even worse.
5, 7, 8. I think they're tired.
I think they are too.
So I'm a flyer, so when my bases aren't in the best mood or they're tired, it's kind of harder for me to stay in the air and stay stabilized. I felt most of the time when I fell it was my fault, and so I just didn't want to let the team down, because if that stunt fell then it would just be really bad. That stunt fell, basically that was our whole stunt score.
I know y'all are tired, but I'm kind of worried if you're tired because you guys could be going an hour between 3. For us, when you are a small gym, we don't have a lot of days that they can practice in the gym, so they're having to go back to back with both teams, so they're exhausted by the time they get to the next team.
Our name is Texas Cheer Allstars, and we're representing Texas. It's a big deal. To me, I would honestly rather take one elite out and hit than for the whole thing to fall, because we have one stunt.
No,
keep it in.
we're keeping it.
And if they crumble and fall, then what's our score going to be?
We have had less than a week to get them ready to go to Vegas for the Champions League competition.
Well, we're gonna take the risk. Let's go.
All right, y'all have to hit it. We're not changing it, so.
I had one practice to learn the routine, and we now have a week left until Champions League.
It is a lot of pressure, but I know I can do it at the end of the day.
We have to represent Texas well.
This is going to be my last year at TC because next year I'm moving gyms.
I think the hardest part is losing girls, because we love every one of our teammates. That's what makes it feel like a family, they're your best friends.
I feel it's just not going to be the same because all my friends here. Since this was our last competition, I just really wanted to have the best performance that I've ever had.